Introduction to Riverton Correctional Facility. Riverton Correctional Facility, nestled on the outskirts of a once thriving town, serves as a stark reminder of the lives interrupted by crime and the quest for redemption. Built over half a century ago, its weathered stone walls echo with the stories of those who have passed through its gates, a blend of despair and flickering hope. The facility is home to a diverse population of inmates, each carrying their unique burdens and aspirations. In this documentary, we delve into the intricacies of their lives, exploring the thin line between darkness and light. As the voices of 6 inmates unfold, each with their own struggles and triumphs, we reveal the complex humanity that exists within these prison walls. Through their diaries, listeners will discover not only the realities of incarceration, but also the indomitable spirit of resilience that thrives, even in the most challenging of environments. Chapter 2. Lila Red Mitchell, the artist behind bars. Lila Red Mitchell, a former art teacher, found herself imprisoned following a tragic accident that led to the loss of her students' lives, a burden that stains her every waking moment. In her small, barren cell, she transforms blank walls into vivid murals that echo her grief and dreams. Each brushstroke conveys a spectrum of emotions: sorrow, hope, and a longing for redemption. Red's diary reveals her internal battle with guilt, illustrating how art serves as both a refuge and a bridge to her past. Through her creations, she seeks to inspire hope in her fellow inmates, encouraging them to embrace their own stories. Red's reflections showcase the transformative power of art to heal wounds, ignite creativity, and foster connection. In this confined space, she discovers that even the darkest experiences can lead to unexpected beauty, uniting the inmates through shared expressions of resilience and humanity. Chapter 3. The Inaugural Art Show. Red's vision for an art show began as a flicker of hope amidst the gray walls of Riverton. With paint-stained hands and a heart full of aspirations, she rallied her fellow inmates, igniting their creativity and camaraderie. Each day leading up to the event transformed the prison gym into a vibrant tapestry of color and emotion, fueled by shared laughter and whispered encouragements. The day of the show arrived, and Red felt a mixture of anxiety and excitement. As the inmates displayed their works, murals, sculptures, and portraits, they told stories of resilience and dreams, reflecting their inner struggles through vibrant strokes of paint and clay. Friends and peers wandered through the makeshift gallery, appreciating the beauty that emerged from despair. This moment wasn't just about art. It was a declaration that even within the confines of prison, hope could flourish, inspiring a collective yearning for change and connection. Chapter 4. Marcus Steele Johnson, The Fighter's Inner Conflict. Once a celebrated boxer, Marcus Steele Johnson now navigates the confines of Riverton Correctional Facility, grappling with guilt after a crime of passion shattered his life. In his diary, he reflects on the violence that once defined him, lamenting the moments when rage overpowered reason. His heart yearns for redemption, yet he battles self-doubt and the weight of his past. Determined to evoke change, Marcus takes on the role of mentor, teaching boxing to fellow inmates in the dusty gym. However, his initial attempts are met with resistance as old habits of aggression linger. Slowly, he learns that the ring is more than a battleground. It can be a sanctuary for healing and trust. Each training session becomes a dance of discipline and shared vulnerability, forging connections among men seeking to redefine their identities. With every punch thrown and sweat shed, Marcus begins to transform, not just his life, but the lives of those around him. Chapter 5. Building Trust Through the Ring. As the days wore on in the Riverton gym, Marcus Steele Johnson transformed what was once a space of tension into a sanctuary of trust. With each punch thrown and every footstep on the canvas, he witnessed the gradual unraveling of walls among his fellow inmates. They started as strangers, bound by different pasts, but found common ground in the rhythm of training and shared sweat. Marcus recalled the moment when one of the quieter inmates, nervous and hesitant, finally stepped into the ring. The transformation was palpable. As they sparred, laughter broke the silence, and camaraderie blossomed. Marcus felt a profound realization wash over him. The ring was no longer merely about competition. It was a vessel for healing and brotherhood. In these fleeting moments, the scars of the past began to fade, replaced by a collective purpose, fostering resilience and hope behind the gray walls of Riverton. Chapter 6. Elena Cruz, the journalist behind bars. Elena Cruz's world turned upside down when a powerful, corrupt figure framed her for a crime she didn't commit. Once a dedicated investigative journalist, she now finds herself incarcerated at Riverton Correctional Facility, echoing frustration and despair within its cold walls. In her diary, she fervently documents tales of injustice, not just her own, but those of her fellow inmates who share their stories of betrayal and hardship. Through her entries, listeners feel her burning desire to reclaim her voice, despite the silencing bars of her cell. She organizes quiet discussions among inmates, encouraging them to articulate their experiences, leading to a shared realization: they are not merely victims of circumstance, but individuals with valuable stories to tell. Elena's spirit becomes a beacon of tenacity, sparking a movement that redefines their narrative, a quest to expose the truth that transcends prison walls and foreshadows the possibility of freedom. Chapter 7. The Birth of the Prison Newsletter. As the walls of Riverton Correctional Facility closed in, Elena Cruz seized the opportunity to build a platform for her fellow inmates through a clandestine newsletter. Determined to shed light on their stories, she gathered a group of eager writers, each eager to share their truth. The newsletter, aptly named Voices from Within, became a beacon of hope, offering an outlet for expression and a way to combat the silence surrounding their lives. Elena encouraged contributions that ranged from personal reflections to poetry, highlighting the resilience and strength found in their shared experiences. As the newsletter circulated, it generated a palpable sense of camaraderie. Inmates who had once felt isolated found solace in each other's words, realizing they were not alone. Together, they challenged the misconceptions of their lives, forging a communal narrative that empowered them to reclaim their voices within the confines of Riverton. Chapter 8. Jamal Sonny Collins, The Cycle of Poverty. Jamal Sonny Collins reflects on his life, grappling with the relentless grip of poverty that led him to Riverton Correctional Facility. Growing up in a neighborhood where crime was a shortcut to survival, he recalls the choices that spiraled into a cycle of despair. His diary entries reveal a profound desire for redemption. Sonny yearns to break free from the chains of his past and forge a new path. As he navigates prison life, Sonny draws strength from the older inmates who become unexpected father figures, sharing their own stories of struggle and transformation. These relationships offer him guidance and hope, igniting a newfound determination to change. In his language, cluttered with vulnerability and aspiration, Sonny finds clarity in his dreams. Each entry serves as a testament to his journey towards self-discovery, underscoring that even within the darkest confines, the seeds of hope can take root. Chapter 9. Cultivating a Community Garden. In the unforgiving landscape of Riverton Correctional Facility, the seeds of hope sprouted in the form of a community garden. Initiated by Jamal Sonny Collins, this green sanctuary offered inmates a tangible escape from the harsh realities of prison life. With the guidance of older inmates, Sonny rallied together a diverse group of fellow prisoners, each contributing their unique skills and experiences. As they dug into the earth, planting tomatoes, peppers, and herbs, the garden became a symbol of growth and fellowship. The shared labor transcended barriers, fostering friendships that often felt impossible in their confined world. The slow, rhythmic act of nurturing life from the soil mirrored their own desires for redemption and renewal. In moments of toil and laughter, they cultivated not only crops, but a profound sense of community, reminding everyone that amidst despair, beauty can still flourish, and new beginnings are within reach. Chapter 10. Rosa Vasquez. The Advocate for Change. Rosa Vasquez walks the echoing halls of Riverton Correctional Facility with an unwavering spirit, fueled by her dedication to advocating for inmates' rights. A seasoned activist before her incarceration, she channels her passion into challenging the systemic injustices that permeate the prison. In her diary, Rosa chronicles her relentless battles against indifference and apathy, detailing the oppressive policies that strip away hope from those behind bars. Her entries reveal tense encounters with guards who dismiss her efforts and the moments of triumph when her voice pierces through the institutional silence. Armed with determination, She organizes support groups where fellow inmates confront their traumas openly, fostering a sense of community and empowerment. Rosa's fiery commitment inspires resilience within her peers, proving that even within concrete walls, the fight for dignity and justice can ignite sparks of change, forming bonds that transcend the confines of their surroundings. Chapter 11. Organizing Support Groups. Rosa Vasquez believes that healing begins with shared stories, so she takes the initiative to organize support groups within Riverton. Each week, inmates gather in the dimly lit common room, a space that transforms from a place of isolation to one of connection. Rosa guides these sessions, encouraging her peers to confront their traumas and express their emotions, a feat often feared in such a rigid environment. As inmates share tales of loss, regret, and hope, the atmosphere shifts. Vulnerability fosters trust. Former adversaries unite in empathy, forming unexpected bonds. The support groups become a lifeline, helping participants realize they are not alone in their struggles. Through Rosa's leadership, laughter and tears intertwine, and individuals begin to reclaim their narratives. As the sessions progress, a community blossoms, showcasing the profound impact of solidarity and shared healing. Even within the confines of a prison, the seeds of change take root. Chapter 12. Henry Doc Thompson, Wisdom of Experience. Henry Doc Thompson, a stalwart figure in Riverton Correctional Facility, has navigated the corridors of this prison for decades. His weathered hands tell stories of hardship, his diary entries laced with reflections on resilience, and the lessons learned from a life marked by mistakes. As a mentor to younger inmates like Sonny and Jamal, Doc shares his insights on survival, urging them to seek redemption amidst the chaos. He recounts critical turning points in his life, from moments of despair to instances of unexpected grace. In his writings, Doc emphasizes the importance of connection, how fostering relationships behind bars allows for healing. His wisdom resonates through the ages, reminding everyone that even the darkest chapters can yield valuable life lessons. With every sentence, Doc's narrative serves as a beacon of hope, illuminating paths towards change and reinforcing the belief that it's never too late to grow and aspire for a better future. Chapter 13. Moments of Connection. Within the austere walls of Riverton Correctional Facility, fleeting moments of connection carve out pockets of warmth amid harsh realities. Laughter echoes through the corridors during stolen games of cards, where inmates momentarily forget their troubles and revel in camaraderie. The rhythmic clanging of weights in the gym is often accompanied by shouts of encouragement, forging bonds that transcend their pasts. On quieter nights, inmates gather on the rooftop, sharing whispered dreams and aspirations under the vast starlit sky, a stark contrast to the confinement below. These moments, rich with vulnerability and understanding, remind them that they're not alone in their struggles. Through shared experiences and collective laughter, the hardened hearts within Riverton find brief reprieves from despair. In these simple yet profound interactions, they nurture a sense of community, underscoring their humanity in a place designed to isolate. These echoes of connection carry hope, fostering resilience against the bleakness of their circumstances.